Hey everyone, I'm Kevin with Victory 4x4. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to install our bed front MOLLE panel in the 22 and up Toyota Tundra. So to get started, you'll be installing 4 of these upper mounting brackets. These are going to go in place behind this factory cargo rail. So for that, you'll be installing one behind every other mounting fastener here. You may have to simply loosen the fasteners in between to allow this to come out just enough for the brackets to slide behind. You'll need a T30 torque socket here. Like I said, I'm just going to loosen that one. And then I can remove these screws. So once you have this rail loose, you'll simply take the bracket and slide it in place behind the mounting hole here, and then that can be reinstalled using the factory fastener. You'll want to make sure that you leave all of these just a little bit loose until they're all in place, and then you can go ahead and tighten this entire assembly back up. So and then the last thing we want to know as you go to tighten all of this up, you want to make sure to push these brackets up tight to the bottom of the cargo rail and then snug it in place. And then you can be sure to come back and tighten all the hardware in between the mounting brackets as well. With everything tied up here, we'll go ahead and start assembling our MOLLE panel. So your main MOLLE panel is going to consist of 3 sections. The center is going to be easy to identify because it's going to have the Victory logo in it here. That'll be right in the top in the center. And then you'll have 2 mirrored sections that will be the left and right sides. These are going to go in like this with the larger cutout toward the bottom. To put this on the other side, you simply need to flip it like so. So those you can just kind of lay over top of one another and assemble them in the mounting holes here using 5/16 button head bolts and flange locking nuts on the back side. So I'm just going to leave all this hardware hand tight for now, so we have just a little bit of extra adjustability as we're getting this mounted into the front of the bed. And at this point you can grab 4 more of these 5/16 button heads and flange locking nuts and move up there. Alright, so once you're up here in the front of the bed, you can take your panel. You want to make sure the bottom gets dropped down in front of the bed rails down here. And then you can start lining up these horizontal slots with the vertical slots in the upper mounting brackets and installing that 5/16 button head hardware. Once you have all 4 of those started, you can leave them loose for now until we get the lower mounting brackets installed. So you're going to have 2 of these lower mounting brackets. These will install by sliding behind the panel here and then bolting through this factory bed mounting bolt location. So if yours is equipped with a factory bed liner like we have here, you're going to need to do as we have already done and cut away the factory bed liner just from the mounting bolt itself, and then take a T55 torque socket to remove this bolt. Once you have that up and out of the way, you can take our mounting bracket, slide it in behind the panel here, and then using more 5/16 button head hardware, you can install the bracket to the MOLLE panel. Installing this lower mounting bracket may actually be just a little bit easier to do before the panel is fully installed here in the truck. You just need to be sure to get both of these front bed mounting bolts out of the way before you attempt to install this. Once you have both of those in and all the hardware in place here, you can go ahead and get the bed mounting fasteners back in place. And then you'll begin tightening up your panel, starting here with those bed bolts. After that, you can work your way through, tightening both the hardware holding the MOLLE panel sections together, as well as the MOLLE panel to the mounting brackets. To tighten all this hardware up, you're just going to need a 3/16 Allen wrench or hex socket like I have here, and then you may have to hold these nuts on the back side just a little bit to get them to bite into the material. So once you've got all that hardware tight, your installation is complete and you got a nice new place to mount all your gear. Now if you guys have any questions about this installation or any other product we offer here at Victory 4x4, feel free to reach out to us. You can send us an email at info@victory4x4.com or give us a phone call at 269-459-8447.